Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. It's time for a Rabe review. And guys, I couldn't be more excited about this first show today because I've been waiting for it for a long time. It is The Gilded Age from Downton Abbey creator Julian Fellowes. I am so excited, guys. It's set in New York in 1883, and it's the beginning of the railroad industry boom in New York City. It's new money versus old money. It's upstairs, downstairs. It's The Gilded Age. Take a look at the trailer.
New York is a collection of villages. The old have been in charge since before the Revolution, until the new people invaded.
Well, I'm new. I've only just arrived.
You are my niece, and you belong to old New York.
George Russell is a power in the land. Before long, he'll put money into his pocket with every train ticket you buy. I think we should know the Russell family.
We do not move in the same circles.
Mama, you are incorrigible.
I take that as the highest praise.
Well, how do you find your aunts?
Ada is kind, but not clever. And Agnes is clever, but not kind.
Mrs. Van Ryn and her sad sister were spying on me today.
I don't know why you bother with them.
I don't bother with them.
I'm afraid New York can be quite challenging at first.
We haven't found it so, have we, George?
There is no challenge you are not equal to, my dear.
We have invited Marion to live with us. She hasn't a penny.
I cannot live within Aunt Agnes's confines.
You must meet the right people in the right way.
Money isn't everything, Agnes.
I don't understand why they have taken me in.
I have a job and a fresh start that I need.
I want to do something with my life.
For a New Yorker, anything is possible.
You are the future, Mrs. Russell. And if you are the future, the name must be the past.
Well, things move faster nowadays.
I hope you're not against Miss Scott. She'll disrupt things.
Maybe we need a bit of disruption.
Let the tournament begin.
Why don't we just go outside and roll in the gutter? It will save time.
Do you know Newport well, Miss Russell?
The mistress is not a player in the great game.
That woman is unsuitable as an acquaintance.
I'll make them pay one day.
How can anyone be so rich?
Guys, I love it. I got my screener. I've watched the first 5 episodes. Episode 1 was released on Monday on HBO. Give it a chance. Some of the critics, I've been looking at their scores. It is certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes, but I'm giving it like 100% because I love it. And I love the character development. And I also love Christine Baranski. I love her. I got to meet her at the Critics' Choice Awards a couple years ago, and she was so lovely, and she's so over the top that I love her so much. And by the way, if you miss Downton Abbey, which I do every single Sunday night on PBS, this is a great substitute now, because it's set in America. It's still the great period costumes, the sets, the characters. You end up falling in love with certain characters, and there's villains. I mean, it's just so good. And it's what I call the Google show, because it's set in New York at the boom of the railroad industry. So I'm Googling, making sure it's historically accurate. I just like to Google, make sure I'm learning something at the same time. It is so good. New episodes of The Gilded Age are Mondays on HBO Max. It is so good. If you love Downton Abbey, I think you will love this show. But let me know your thoughts and see how it compares to Downton Abbey. I love it. Okay, up next is a show that I kind of missed the first season. And then I saw season 2 was coming out, and I was like, should I even watch The Righteous Gemstones? And saying righteous for me is very hard. Righteous Gemstones. It's about a family that runs a megachurch, starring John Goodman, or Missouri's John Goodman, up at the top, and his family, and the drama that ensues. Now, to me, it's a comedy. It's funny. It doesn't take itself too seriously. So here's what I did. I said, okay, let me watch season 2, episode 1, without watching season 1. So I watched season 2, episode 1, loved it, went back, and I've already binged season 1, 9 episodes in season 1. So good, and now the new season, season 2, has just dropped. Take a look at the hilarious trailer.
This is a family business. Daddy's faculties are waning. The next logical leaders would be Amber and myself.
Y'all are not the only married people in this family. Me and BJ are also strongly betrothed.
Not a real family. No kids.
Slam, I like that one.
I don't got time for kids, because I'm trying to keep this fresh physique. Fine.
There's something else y'all should be aware of. A reporter is in our backyard.
I'm doing a piece on your family.
You think I haven't tussled with the press before?
Well, the story I got isn't on you.
Don't dance around. Which one of my family are you after? Who are you trying to smear? Try to blackmail me, sell the story. Let's not waste time.
You don't know who you're messing with. And I'm on the way up, and you on the way down.
Gunmen just tried to assassinate your father. Open the door!
Guys, it's really, really funny. It's very camp. It basically is set in the series of mega churches. Here's what I identify with it. My grandpa was a small church preacher, okay? Very small church, very humble, did not have a lot of money. So it just reminds me that, you know, there's different types of churches. I'm not knocking a church at all. I just like seeing the behind-the-scenes actions of what their take is on this family. And here's what's funny. These characters are super giant funny characters. Like, they're over-the-top characters. Like, crazy people I don't think I've ever met in real life. Well, maybe in Branson. I take that back. But they're pretty funny. Season 2 is on HBO, just started. Binge Season 1. You can already go ahead and binge that as well. Super funny. I just like it for the escapism and, you know, being in the South, going to church, you'll identify with some of the themes. I really like it. The Righteous Gemstones Season 2 is out now. Now, this new show, this other show that came out, I was listening to the radio and I heard an interview with the star who is a New York cabaret star named Bridget Everett. I didn't know the name, but when I Googled her, I was like, I know who that is. I know Bridget Everett. She has a new show called Somebody Somewhere, and I don't even know how to describe it except for this brilliant tagline that's up here that says, a coming of middle-age story. So it's not a coming of age story. The middle-age story got me. Kooky characters. It's hilarious and heartwarming. Take a look at the trailer.
I lost my sister 6 months ago. You know, I keep trying to go through her stuff and I get kind of stuck. I'm so sorry about Holly. She was a few years ahead of us, right? No, I knew I recognized you. No, you didn't. I didn't. I used to love watching you sing. You're so joyful. You got the voice of an angel. What are you gonna do? Here's a little invite to this thing I do. I think you'd really like it.
Welcome to the 4th ever choir practice, y'all. Come on.
This isn't, like, officially sanctioned.
Nice to have you back home.
One of my favorite singers in the entire world is here with us tonight. Come on up here. I haven't done this for a long time.
It is so good. It has so much heart. I love the oddball characters. And by the way, Bridget Everett has an amazing voice. And in that clip, she just starts singing and she tears the house down with this great song. It's amazing. So check that out now. Also, a show coming up I can't review yet because I'm embargoed until next week. It's a new show with Will Arnett called Murderville. It's an improv murder show. I can't review it yet, but be looking for that next week. And don't forget to watch Joe Millionaire for Rich or Poor tomorrow night at 7 on Fox. We'll be doing our recaps with Kelly on Monday. It's a really good show. All right, don't go anywhere. We have so much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this. I'm exhausted. That was a lot. Oh, and here, take a look at Gage right over there. Look at his artwork.